Okay, our next step is cleaning the primer pocket. We have our Lee primer pocket cleaning tool. We have a small primer pocket cleaning tool and a large pocket. So it's a very simple process. This is another process that you can start and stop, you know, as you have the time. You see all the carbon in the bottom of the primer pocket. Yeah, take the large side, a little bit of pressure, not a lot, work it back and forth, and for the most part, you can see that, scrapes the carbon out. When we go to clean the shells, I go one step further on this, but again, it's going to be one of those things that I do. You don't necessarily have to. It's not in the book. And then I like to, this is just a little punch that I got. It's got a kind of a rough shaft on it. And I like to just run it in the primer pocket. Not real hard. Just run it around, make sure there's no chunks of carbon in there. And sometimes if it gets some stubborn carbon in there, work it around just a little bit. So, but we'll clean that a little bit better down the road here. So we'll just flip through and sometimes they'll clean up real nice, and other times it gets a little stubborn. Give it a little blow test there. There you go. And some people say this is a tedious process, but again, like I said, you know, it's kind of relaxing. At least I think so. Yeah. And it's more of a personal touch. With the larger caliber shell or cartridges like this, cases, it takes a little more. Of course, you know, if you have a tumbler, some of this is, you know, not necessary, but I don't have a tumbler at the moment, so I pretty much do everything by hand and run it around. The thing I could say about this, I wish they had like a little nipple on the end of this that fit into the flash hole. So, yeah. So we got one that's a little on the stubborn side here. Just gonna run around, run around in there. Now they do make primer pocket reamers and flash hole reamers, but you know, I don't feel it's necessary. But that's, again, that's me, that's personal. As somebody once told me, with the primer pocket reamers, if you ream out too much on the outsides, you're going to have loose primers. If you ream it too deep, then your primer is going to get set too deep, and your shell's not going to go off because the firing pin is not going to impact it all the way. Alright, there we go. Cleaning the primer pockets. On to the next phase.